kidding.
Start already?
I just started.
Hi, everybody.
Ellen says hi. Kevin, you got anything to add?
Nothing polite.
Cheers, everybody. Happy Thirsty Thursday. I don't know where to start.
I agree with everything you just said.
How's your week been besides wet today?
It's I'd classify it as a shit show across the board.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Ellen, how about yours?
It has flown by. It's been a very busy week.
Yeah. Ellen's been having to cover for me, so
School starts next week.
my week can be described as being laid out. Not really sure what's been going on, but I still think I have some sort of tick disease, some sort of chronic Lyme, but I keep testing negative for it.
No, it goes good with Lyme.
Corona. And it hits me a couple times a year, and I mean, I'm dizzy, I'm exhausted, fatigued, just laid out. And almost hits me at least once a year and sometimes twice a year. And sometimes it's a few days. This time it's been a week. Yeah, honestly, this started a couple weeks ago, but it's gotten worse this past week. Doing better today, and a little bit. Yesterday was a little bit of improvement. Today's a little bit better. Today's the first day I can say I've worked a full day, but I mean, I had several days there where I was sleeping 17, 18, 19 hours a day, and just couldn't get my head off the pillow. It was miserable. So with that said, I'm still not feeling 100% by any means. Still pretty loopy. Like right now, I feel like the room's spinning a little bit. So this is going to be a short show.
Damn.
Kevin's excited about it. So we're just going to jump right into it. Give you a little bit of a recap of this past week. So probably we had two big drops this past week. So the second biggest one was we did have a drop of new Hinder autos, and the majority of them were battle black. So some had black hardware and some did not. They were Bowies and spear points, and they flew out very, very fast. We surprised everybody with this drop because we did it on a Tuesday for Tie Tuesday instead of our typical auto day on Monday. And honestly, that was just because I wasn't feeling good and couldn't get it done for Monday. So also this week, we dropped some Hinder XM18 3-inch harpoon Tantos in working finish. So I've got just a few of those left. Guys, this is a very cool little knife. This is kind of that knife that when the 3.5 is just a little too big to carry for whatever occasion you're going to, this knife is perfect. Absolutely perfect. So those, like I said, just a few of those left, so definitely check those out. I think we've got one stonewashed with bronze that's translucent green. We've got one battle bronze with translucent, and then an orange, red, and coyote in working finish. So definitely check those out.
And the price on those are
$425.
And the price on the autos are
Autos are $650, but we don't have any autos on the site right now.
never mind.
So, and then the really big drop this past week was our KiG AR exclusive. And so we had these in the mini and we had them in the full size. This one's mine, so if you see some marks on it or anything, I have been using it this week for packaging when I've been working. God, I'm sweating like mad. So anyway, these are just perfection. I told you guys last week that I thought the full size might last a little while. We did a pretty decent promotion on these today and sold a few more. So honestly, we're down to, I think, 4 left. So just the 3 or 4 left of the full size. The mini did sell out the same day, which did not surprise me. There were only 25 of those. But on the full size, this was our largest drop of the full size exclusive to date.
So price point on that is what?
$930 on the full size.
All right.
$930 shipped. So that's honestly our recap of the week. which it doesn't sound like, may not sound like a whole lot, but man, it was enough to keep us busy and keep my wife very, very busy because I wasn't much help this past week. I did get through the Koenig drop
Well,
successfully.
I did my best, so I hope everybody got what they ordered.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. So let's talk about what's coming up. A couple things. Number one, the store will be closed tomorrow. We already had plans, so there's just no way. I didn't want to cancel them. It's supposed to be a stormy, nasty day here tomorrow again. We've got the remnants of the hurricane, now tropical storm, coming through. So I don't think anybody's going to come to the shop anyway.
Except for
But
the
if,
one guy today.
yeah, so just plan accordingly. I do have Eric working on Saturday. He'll be there from noon to 3. So we've got him covered on Saturday for anybody that wants to stop in. We'll be open noon to 3 on Saturday. And then coming up this next week, so the weekend it's going to be pretty quiet, just kind of promoting some of the stuff we already have. We may have a few little random things that we might throw up on the site just to see who's paying attention. But nothing heavy with us being out of town. So no major drops over the weekend. But some of the stuff that we do have coming up, I just want to show you real quick. I have started in, and I'm doing a terrible job opening that. And now I just fingerprinted this one, but I have started in on doing some anodizing on the tactile rock walls. This is a beautiful purple with bronze hardware. So got that one done today, and then got what I would call, an emerald green with bronzed out hardware. So remember, the clip is stainless steel, so we cannot anodize the clip. But these turned out really good. I've got some more that I plan to do. So hopefully we'll have a drop of those happening next week. And then also happening next week, we have some something that we haven't had in a long, long time. We've got some Neely knife and tool knives. So Jonathan did us a small batch. There's not a ton of these, but this is his fixed blade, and this is Magna Cut. This is a damn good looking knife. It really is. And his Kydex game has really improved. A really well done Kydex sheath on these. So we've got those that are going to drop. My plan is, as long as everything goes smooth, is to drop these next Tuesday. So that is my goal.
You got a number of those. They're all the same model.
Yes, I do believe they're all the same model. There might be different liners on them. I have not had a chance to go through them. This is the only one that I've looked at, but he did a fantastic job on those. Oh, Jonathan, I've got some fog going on. What's the name of that one? It's not the.
Do you have a price point on it?
$325 on the fixed blade. And then he brought us just a batch of 4. These are Hydras, and these have micarta and then tie liners, thick tie liners.
The fixed blade is the Scout.
The Scout. Thank you, Jonathan. So we've got a number of people who have been wanting the Hydras. Guys, there's just 4 of them, so it's not very many.
What did you say the handles were on the Hydras?
Micarta. So we've got, I believe it's OD micarta, black micarta, natural micarta, and I'm not sure about the other one.
Fixed blade out there on the screen again.
Yep. So, whew. There we go.
$325 on the Scout.
$325 on the Scout and
And
$695 on the Hydras.
Okay.
Full custom, very well done, but you know he does very, very small batches and has really upped his game. They're very nicely done, really good fit and finish. I've got a number of people who are hitting me up about the Hydras. So there's no way with just 4 of them to really be able to do a whole lot. So my goal is just to launch them on Tuesday and see what happens.
Hydra next to a half crack.
Okay. Hydra next to a half track. Hydra's probably closer to a Jurassic, I would say. or a Nick Nichols. Definitely a little bigger than a half track.
He's saying 12 to 15
Ellen, will you get me
the next
one of
run
those
full
Gatorades?
tie.
What's that?
12 to 15 in the next run full tie.
Okay. And then, sorry guys, I'm just all of a sudden just sweating. This is the kind of crap I've been dealing with this past couple weeks. And then next up, we have just a few, and by just a few, I do mean 3 Project X's. This came with the autos, so I'm just going to randomly drop them over the weekend is my plan. And to be honest with you, my plan was to randomly drop them right now. But right 15 minutes before we went live, I heard a drip coming from my office, and we found a leak above our daughter's bathroom. And I already had a pan up there because there had been a past leak. When I went to empty the pan, all the water spilled out and all over the electrical outlet where the photo booth is. So all of that is drying out. So there was no way to take the pictures and put them on the site. So we're just going to random drop them over the weekend. But it's just 3. It's 2 orange with bronze anodized and stonewash blades, and then 1 I think is either black or OD or something like that with bronze anodized. So sorry it's not more. There's no need to do what would be considered an official drop on them. That would just upset everybody.
And
So
the price on those are
500. So when I said it's going to be a short show, I was as serious as I could be. I hate doing this, but guys, the room's spinning. I'm sweating. This is not fun for me tonight. So hopefully I'll be back at 100% next week. But this is all I got. So I apologize for it, but I hope you'll go over to USA Blade and get yourself something.
knife.
And we'll see you guys next Thursday. And that one.